Hey everybody, it is time once again for another exciting episode of the Chelada Boys. And this week, Posh and Dylan are going to sit back and talk a little bit about the goddamn Titanic. Enjoy. That was a fuck up. We're going to talk about Tic Tacs.
Leave your breath fresh.
Posh Baloney. What's up?
What it do? Back at it, man.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy Dylan.
It's Posh.
And we are the Chelada Boys. Yes.
All day, every day.
We back at it once again. We got our boy. Okay, so this is kind of exclusive. It is like a limited time kind of thing. Our boy Kerosene Heater making a guest appearance once again.
Mm-hmm.
He usually makes his appearance in the winter months.
Between January and March.
But damn, does he do the damn thing.
Yeah.
Shout out Kerosene. We in here with this carbon monoxide. We fucks with it heavy.
Yes.
What's up, Posh?
Nothing, man. It's snowing again.
It is.
Snowing again.
It's not bad though. It's not like really. It's like
light flurries.
it is almost the equivalent to it not snowing.
It's like a dusting.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. It's just cold as shit.
Yeah,
so.
it is barely cold. Pretty
Every
well.
time, I hate the way my hat makes the headphones feel. I gotta take them off, man.
Get rid of that bitch.
Yeah. What's new with you? What you been up to?
Do you hear something like buzzing? Is it me?
No.
But
I hear
anyway,
that kerosene heater like a locomotive. Yeah,
I guess you hear it on there too.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on there
moving.
for sure.
Yeah.
You don't hear that? It's like, Bear with us for a second. We're tripping.
I don't hear it.
There
I
went
heard
again.
it.
There went
I heard
again.
it that time. Somebody scooting something
Yeah.
upstairs.
What's going on with me? Not much. Still trying to transition into the new role at work. Getting a little better. Starting to get on my feet about it.
Right.
Mason is in the middle of his basketball season.
Cool. Doing all
He's
right.
so out of shape, and I can't say nothing. I am too.
Right.
But he's in way better shape than I am, obviously.
Well,
but
yeah, he's a
he,
kid, too.
halfway through the game, bro has no gas left. He is done.
Tired.
Yeah, and like I'm like, Mason, why aren't you going after the ball? And he's like,
I stopped caring.
I
Dad.
wore the fuck out.
Yeah. I'm ready for a shower.
Yeah, I'm ready to go Fortnite. Mason's in the middle of his season. He's doing well with it. What else? Still waiting to use this generator, bro. I bought this generator and I still have not even need to
power
test it
outages.
out. At least.
Take it to shit face.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
Yeah.
That's facts.
So
It's definitely coming.
we'll be set up there. Although now we go in the spring, I don't think we'll need it as badly as we
Right.
did when
I
we.
was trying to think of what we would hook up to it.
That one year it was going to be that supersized
Oh yeah,
fan.
if it was that year, I would bring my big fan and I'd go get my uncle's fan too, and we'd plug both of them bitches up, and just be in a damn
Sit in between them.
tornado of cool. That was tough,
That was
bro.
a rough year.
I'll never forget. It was funny. I was thinking about that this year. That earlier today about you and I sitting in the fucking tree line, just cooking, just looking for relief, just
Any
smoke.
type
Just
of
like,
shade. Didn't have enough energy to smack a mosquito off my shit.
we didn't even drink beer really.
Yeah.
We were Gatorade and body armor guys.
Mhm. Yeah.
It was tough.
Dip your hat in the cooler.
Dip your head in the cooler.
Yeah, that was a hot year, dude. That sucked.
Never again.
Mister,
Man.
motherfucker, brush my teeth with this.
Oh, you got that Colgate, huh?
Yeah. Or you're hitting that Aquafresh.
Yeah. I don't know. Something about the fruit flavors. I don't really.
They get old after.
They
a while.
do.
Yeah.
They do. I'm not a big sweets guy anyway.
Right.
I'm a big guy, but I'm not a big sweets
I don't
guy.
like sweets.
Yeah.
I got a sweet tooth like a motherfucker.
I like
It's
I like
kryptonite.
brownies. Love
you like,
brownies.
You like the baked goods.
Yeah. I'm a baked goods kind of guy. Pecan pie and some or some brownies with a dollop of fucking vanilla ice cream.
I fuck with the pecan pie. That's my shit.
Pecan pie is my favorite pie
Mhm.
by far.
Mine too. Michaela's always like, pumpkin's way better. I'm like, you're disgusting.
Pumpkin pie is
Gross.
So over fucking rated. I loved it when I was a kid, but I think I loved it as a kid because it always came with whipped cream on it.
I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now, pumpkin sucks.
Pumpkin pie's not terrible, but I don't ever get it.
Pumpkin everything sucks except for pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin flavoring,
Pumpkin seeds
pumpkin
are good.
spice, pumpkin beer,
You don't
pumpkin
like
bread, pumpkin everything
beer.
sucks. It's terrible.
You don't like pumpkin roll?
No, fuck it. Too thick, weird. No.
You're crazy.
I don't like it. I'm not crazy about baked goods like you are, though.
Yeah, I like baked goods.
I like a good cookie every now and again, but
Give me a bag of Airheads and go home.
yeah, I'm more of like a Smarties type of guy.
See, that shit fucks my stomach up. Like the taffy kind of shit or the sour stuff. If I eat too much of that, my stomach is fucked. Almost as bad as if I like eat jalapenos or some shit. I got a little bitch ass stomach. I've got like a trooper taste bud kind of thing going on where I love everything, and my stomach's like, I'm scared of these fucking jalapenos that you sent down here.
Could you not?
Could you fucking start to not yesin? Thanks.
Yeah, my stomach doesn't handle shit like it used to, man. Like I used to be able to just eat anything hot.
Yeah.
I could pour sriracha on anything.
Bro, I used to eat those pickled jalapenos by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole ones.
Now if I even open the jar, I got heartburn.
Yeah. Now if
The fumes.
I even open the jar and think about eating some, I have like PTSD of what's going to happen in the future, also of what has happened in the past. I'm going to be up at 2 o'clock in the morning, stomach hurting so bad that I can't sleep.
I reconnected with an old friend a couple days ago, and we were talking. He's like, "You're still doing the podcast, huh?" He's like, "What's it called, the Chelada Boys?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "We rarely drink Cheladas now, though, because we were gonna have to switch over to being the Prilosec Boys."
Yeah, that was our little secret. Now everyone knows that we don't drink Cheladas every time. I did have a Chelada today, though.
Did you?
Had one just before you came.
Wow. Yeah, I haven't had one in a while, just because, man.
Do you still have the ones that I gave you forever ago?
I have one of those.
Wow.
Yeah, I still have one.
That's crazy.
I really like unless I'm here, I don't drink, like ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
I don't drink nothing.
Nothing.
You're a Jane guy.
Mm-hmm. I'm a social drinker.
Yeah.
I am a habitual smoker, though.
Yeah.
I will smoke no matter what.
See, that's something, like, I like to have a drink, especially on a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I had, like, a real tough day at work, just like a fucking stressful day at work, I like to come home and wind down with 2 or 3. But weed, I can't. Do you smoke in the morning?
Yeah.
There's no fucking way.
Wake and bake it.
There's no way, bro. I would be so, like, I am so ready to not do fucking shit if I ever smoke weed.
I smoke weed now and work out. Like, I will smoke weed and get up and start pumping iron. Like, that's the only way I'll get up and, like...
Oh, you're one of those weird guys.
I'm like Nate Diaz without all the awesome Stockton slaps and fighting skills.
That's just one thing that like, when I smoked, I never...
It took years.
I never wanted to do anything.
Yeah, I for like 11 years straight, I was like that. I would smoke weed and just sit on my ass and not do anything. I'm at the point now where, like... I'm not going to stop smoking weed, but I know I have to get my shit together. I'm going to be fucking 60 not doing shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, 30, if you're not going to quit smoking weed, you're going to start doing everything else too.
Yeah.
So I've been
the only thing, yeah, I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you,
Hell
man.
yeah, we're a month into it. You've been balling out.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing when I smoked weed that was enticing to me was the fact of sitting around, eating a bunch of junk, laughing about shit, watch a funny movie. That was the only thing that was kind of, laughing with your friends just in the conversation that you would have.
Right.
But yeah, I can't make myself do much more than that.
It's hard. Like I said, it's been years and years. I've smoked every day since I was 16, and I'm 30 now, and I'm just now getting to the point where I can smoke weed and be productive.
It's not happening for me then.
Yeah, so I mean,
might as well not even try.
Yeah, you might just save those for your Saturday night.
My
Smoke a
retirement
joint. Yeah.
years, whenever I don't have to worry about drug tests and shit, I'm gonna not smoke weed from 20 till 65, and then at 65, buddy, I am Tommy Tone.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I heard this comedian one time. He put it in perspective really well. He's like, heroin's a terrible thing to do when you're young. He's like, when you're 25, it's fucking awful. He's like, don't do heroin. He's like, but when you're 85, he's like, if you overdose from heroin, no one's gonna be like, oh, he never got to Well, yeah, he's good. He gets to do it all. Yeah, he said. So when I turn 85, I'm trying some heroin.
Fucking, I know that's a joke, but like, could you imagine being 85 and trying heroin? It'd probably kill you.
It probably would, but damn, you'd be floating on up.
You'd be relaxed.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, if I go, it's cool.
Yeah. Lord, take me now.
It's cool.
Yeah.
You ever had any moments in your life where you were just kind of like, if I died right now, this would be all right? Like, just so relaxing and just in the moment of bliss.
Yeah, I have moments like that, like when I'm with like my daughter and stuff. We're just hanging out. I was like, if today was my last day and this was the last thing I did, I'd be okay with it.
Yeah. Not necessarily that you want to die young, but
right,
like, if a circumstance where this was the last thing that I do in my life, that's cool. I think about that, like if I'm on vacation or something and I'm sitting on the beach, kick back with a cold beer and a fucking umbrella over top of me, blocking the sun. All you hear is the waves rolling in.
Take me now, Lord.
Lord, it ain't getting no better. Go ahead and get me.
I gotta go back to work Monday, so if you could take me Sunday, that'd be great.
Come on, swing through, stop by and pick a motherfucker up.
Yeah.
But yeah. Have you heard about the fucking satellite that's supposed to hit the moon Sunday?
There's a satellite that's going to hit the moon?
Yeah.
Sounds counterproductive.
But it's on the... True. It's on the dark side of the moon. It's going to hit.
It's like out of commission, just like orbiting the moon right now or some shit?
One of the many items of debris that we just have scattered all over the fucking...
Oh, they say outside of Earth looks like a junkyard, dude. Like all the shit that we've sent up since the 60s.
Yeah.
Just out there floating.
That's just since the 60s. Think about that. That's only been 60 years.
Imagine another 100 years with the outside. We won't even be able to see into our planet anymore. It'd just be like a big metallic ball looking...
What do we do with that?
Floating around.
How do we fix that?
Bro, other than like some sort of space vehicle that goes out and just collects all that debris like a big giant space garbage truck.
So,
that'd be hilarious. There's like astronaut garbage men just out there riding on the back.
Rumpke just swings by and just picks up the trash every week.
Rumpke Global.
Yeah. What if fucking Rumpke Universal?
Yeah. Universal garbage pickup. Bro, you'd make trillions.
Yeah. Because it would be all the governments combining their money together to... It would be like a UN agreement to like, all right, we're going to pay these guys $1 trillion a year to clean up space.
I think we should worry about the ocean before we worry about space. Yeah, we need to get the ocean taken care of and then figure out what we're going to do about these landfills.
Okay, so I guess it's Elon Musk's out-of-control SpaceX rocket that will crash into the moon at 5,700 miles per hour.
Damn. And it's on the dark side, though, so we're not going to be able to see like any dust kick up or anything like that.
Maybe it'll knock the moon back like 6 inches and like make up for the distance that it's lost. And
what if the moon just deflated?
What if it like started like... What if you were just watching it and the moon just like started...
Getting bigger and bigger?
I'd be like, we're fucking done.
Yeah, I'd be like, here comes a fucking tsunami.
Yeah, here comes a fucking... What is it, a third the size of the Earth?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, we'd be done. There'd be nothing left, bro.
The moon is just a fucking chunk of something that collided into Earth back 5.4 billion years ago, or 4.5, whatever it is.
It's actually part of Earth and some other shit mixed together, yeah.
Part of what Earth was before Earth, right? So it's like whenever that great collision that exploded everything, and then like, you know, the way the shit like twirls in space and like it
compacted it. It's molding. It's like someone just took
sort of like
pottery
a bigger. This was like an other Earth, not another Earth. It was a different planet, but you know,
right?
It's the moon now.
The moon is huge.
The moon is big, isn't it?
The dark side of the moon is like, I think they said like 30 miles thicker than the front side of the moon,
probably,
and that's because when
the
moon was forming, two of them like they were chasing each other. There was two moons, and one was chasing the other one, and it kind of like slow morphed into the other one. So the density of that back moon is now like encasing the front moon.
Yeah.
So the back is so much thicker, and like when you get back there, like it's just pelted with fucking so much thick.
That's the way I like them, a little thicker in the back. You know what I'm saying, moon? What's up, bitch ass? You looking thick, bitch.
Well, you out here thick as hell.
Damn.
Yes, you be all thicked up.
I'm calling my moon some kind of girl name. I was gonna say a name, but just a random name. But if Chelsea heard it, she'd be like, "Who's that bitch?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Who the fuck is that bitch?"
We ain't gonna go down that road.
Probably not, actually. I don't even think she watches our show.
No. I don't think girls watch our show.
I don't think so either. Barely guys. It's alright, though. We like doing it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't care if y'all
Fucking
watch
love
it.
it.
I enjoy this.
I'm doing it for me, not for you.
This is what I look forward to all week long.
Yeah. Hey, you want a Modelo me? It's Modelo time, fool.
Time for a Modelo.
It's Modelo time. This week's beers are Modelo. Last week, I think we were drinking Bush, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Bush lattes. I don't think we were drinking Bush heavies to talk cans.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That might have been it. Oh, yeah, we did. Because I drank like 5 of those. I came home a little
Political.
I was happier than normal.
I was in a much better mood than typical.
And then it was killed. No.
Buzz killed.
Yeah, immediately.
There's nothing worse than having a good buzz and then you go talk to your girl and they're not in a good mood.
They ain't feeling it.
Because they're going to murder that bitch. They're going to murder the buzz.
Yeah. Yeah, that happened to me last Thursday. So I was like, damn it, man. I was really flying high.
I was really doing well. This was really like my cup of tea that I was having right here. And you just had to go on and fuck it all up.
But that's what makes them happy. Missed that.
Wow. It's all right. We'll get that after the show.
Rumkey.
Rumkey Universal, please go ahead.
Pick that up.
Get that before it hits the moon.
Um,
Speaking of hitting things.
Ooh, nice transition. Let us talk about the
On
orange.
April the 10th, 1912, a big giant unsinkable ship by the name of the Titanic set sail.
The RMS Titanic.
4 days later, it hit a fucking underwater glacier.
That's what it was, wasn't it? It was like April 10th to the 15th. By the 15th, it was on the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, 14th is when it hit.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You know what's even crazier? Is back then, like, the life preservation tactics that they used were not determined by the amount of people on the boat. It was determined by the tonnage of the boat. So, they were supposed to have 65...
Lifeboats.
Right.
They had 20.
They were supposed to have 65, and then they cut it down to 48. And having all those lifeboats on the boat was not as aesthetically pleasing as they wanted it to be, so they cut it down to 20. How many people were on it?
2,400 something, like almost 2,500 people.
2,500 people.
Yeah, we'll say 25.
Were on
And
the boat.
I think over 1,500 lost their life. So over half lost
Yeah, it
their
was
lives.
most of them.
Yeah. 31% survived. Only 31% of the passengers survived.
You know what though is the
But if you were in first class, you had a 44% chance of surviving.
You know they didn't call for help until almost an hour after impact.
You know how many warnings they got that they were going to hit that iceberg?
6.
6.
Yeah.
6 warnings, and then didn't call for help.
6 warnings. That right there is a little fucking shady.
This is where we get into the conspiracy.
Yeah,
Daddy
so-
did some searching.
Okay. So didn't the okay. Go ahead. I'm not even gonna ask you questions.
Okay, so the White Star Line is the company that built the Titanic.
Time out. Guess my fart. Guess it. What's it gonna sound like?
Ooh,
Close.
Close. Anyways, what did I say? The White Star Line, owned by J.P. Morgan and a few other investors. Is that bad? Yeah, that's bad. Go ahead. They
Payback for the burps.
Yeah, shaking balls. That sounds funny. Anyways, they built 3 ships: the Titanic, the Olympic, and I can't remember the third one. It doesn't matter.
Californian?
Yeah,
Was
the
that it?
Californian. Yep, that is it. The Californian. The Olympic had been in service for a while, and it had got into a wreck, or had crashed into another boat and damage to the hull. J.P. Morgan.
Damage to the hole.
Straight to the hole.
J.P. fucking Morgan, that
and all
son
of
of a
them,
bitch.
they knew that, with the launch of the Titanic coming this week, and now we have these repairs and all this stuff, we're going to go into debt. Like, financially, we're not going to recover from this.
By the way, they built the Titanic with 3,000 men. It took 26 months, and they worked 6 days a week.
Yeah.
And there were no kind of like real labor laws back then. Like you got 7 minutes for the entire day. I can't remember exactly the length of the shifts. They were working 14-hour shifts, weren't they?
Fuck y'all, 7 minutes.
7 minutes to use the bathroom all together the whole day.
So I gotta go take a number 3. That's crazy, bro. I didn't know that. 7 minutes, that's fucked up. I did know that 8 people died making the Titanic.
Yeah.
So
The first person to die on the Titanic was a 15-year-old.
pretty dangerous job building boats back in
Building
1912.
boots, yeah.
Building boots.
Building fucking the boots, man.
Building them boots.
Slapping the
Slapping the boots. But anyways, the Olympic,
The
Lampskers, the Olympic took damage. JP Morgan noticed this and was like, we're not going to financially recover from this. So what is I'm not saying this is what happened, but the conspiracy
lines
is,
up, though.
Yeah, the conspiracy is that they switched the Olympic with the Titanic, did some shoddy like work on the hull to make it float, not like so noticeable. But what doesn't add up to me is what he did was, if he did do this, he had to reupholster, like refurnish the entire Olympic, because it was like floors were tile, the Titanics were carpet, like there were new, more innovating things happening with the Titanic than there was the Olympic. So I'm like, how do you save money by like refurbishing this whole old ship and then going and putting it at the bottom?
Let me say this. Maybe you just do it as cheaply and like make it look like it's that.
Yeah.
As cheaply as you can, and once you get these people in the middle of the fucking ocean, then I'm killing everyone.
This carpet's coming up.
We're 400 miles from land.
Yeah.
Time to die.
But anyways, they say it was a big insurance scam, and another reason that they did that was, how much money did they put on the insurance claim they got back was like, I can't remember, like $9 million, which back then was like almost $500 million.
Yeah, the fucking the movie that they made about the Titanic cost more than the Titanic.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So the movie took $200 million to make, and I think the Titanic was actually like $120 million or something. Let's see.
But either way, they might have switched it. And what is alarming is J.P. Morgan was supposed to be on that boat. A couple other wealthy businessmen from America were supposed to be on that boat.
$7.5 million to make it. I was way the fuck off.
So about an $8 million boat.
Yeah.
Which is $400 million
in
today's currency. So that's a lot of fucking money. But anyways, these guys, J.P. Morgan was scheduled to be on that boat, but he canceled his ticket the day before the Titanic was supposed to set sail. He said he fell ill, but they said that they saw him in Paris like 2 days later walking the streets with his wife. So he wasn't like necessarily sick.
Wasn't too bad.
He did die 2 years later after the Titanic went down, but he was an old fuck anyways in 1912.
Yeah.
So he was, he's probably already on his
He
way.
wasn't trying to die if he could fucking prevent it, so he didn't get on the Titanic.
He got 3 more years out of life.
And another thing is, so if you look at the pictures of the Titanic before it actually set sail, there's a black spot in the front.
Yeah.
At the bottom. So there's a conspiracy that there was a fire already started in the bottom that had been burning forever before they even took off. And that was what made it so, like, because they had, like, double layered the fucking bottom to be super, it's an unsinkable ship.
It was a new technology they used to have, like, sealable holes under, like, not holes.
So it's like sectioned off.
Section off, so big pocket rooms with big air in it. So if this pocket got damaged and started taking water, we could seal it off, and all these wouldn't fill up. The rest of the hull wouldn't fill up with water. Was the idea. It didn't work.
And it was taking on tons. Like, I want to say 100,000 tons of water per hour. Yeah, that sounds right.
Tons or gallons. I don't know how they would do it.
It was a lot.
But it was coming in fast. It took what,
It was 100,000 gallons, I think, per hour it was taking on. So
it took the Titanic 160 minutes to fully sink.
Yeah.
So what is that, like an hour and a half, 2 hours?
It's 2 hours and 40 minutes.
2 hours and 40 minutes. That's a slow wreck.
What'd you eat today, bro? Because the burps are...
Yeah, I got some Mickey D's in there. I had a Big Mac today.
Some of the Mac.
Yeah.
I ain't had a good Big Mac in a minute.
Fast food days sucked. Michaela brought me home a Sprite. and I thought it was a water. And I took a sip, and I was like, ugh. I was like, man, I thought that was water.
Drank the rest of it.
Nope.
No?
Nope. Put it in the fridge. I was like, give it to Luna.
Yeah.
I went back to water. Daddy's staying strong.
Let's go.
This is the year, except for beer. Yeah, beer and water. That's all I'm drinking.
That's it.
It's good.
Beer's better than pop.
I've cut out pop. I've cut out coffee, which I never really drank a lot of anyways. But I would have a cup every blue moon. And then
Juices?
yeah, I don't really drink juice. I'll drink a cup of cranberry juice every now and again.
That's good.
about it. Yeah.
I'm proud of you, Dre. You're like, it's like inspiring.
Yeah, I'm starting to get there,
You're
baby.
doing good. You're doing well.
Get there. Yeah. Thank you. It's what I'm doing is just like one day at a time and like going at my own pace right now. Because if I like
Best thing you can do.
Yeah.
Set little goals.
if I try to like keep up with somebody else that I see on Facebook or something like that, then I'm gonna get discouraged and I'm not gonna want to do it. So it's like a battle against
Comparison
myself.
is the thief of joy.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
So,
That's a great analogy.
So, like I said, they said that they had the theory. One of the theories was that there was a fire for a long time, and that's what weakened it.
Yeah.
So that when the iceberg did hit after the 6 warnings that they ignored, it was easy for it really to pierce, and it was such a big hole that it took on water so quickly.
They couldn't. Yeah. And I mean, once that
I know
side
2
of the
hours.
ship gets compromised, that's all that weight.
2 hours and 40 minutes sounds like a long time, but when you're trying to prevent yourself from dying,
Yeah.
I'm sure. And shout out to the fucking band because them motherfuckers actually did play until the ship sunk because they were trying to keep passengers calm. Could you imagine being part of that orchestra where like you're
You're gonna die.
doing this and you're like, I'm free to finish this song. Beethoven would be proud.
Yeah, that's crazy. Those guys are
There's no way.
ballers.
There's no way. I'm
Yeah,
not playing the violin while I fucking die.
Yeah,
Hell no.
drop my cello and
Yeah,
been
you
out.
fucked up. But yeah, that's brave. That's brave.
Yeah, they cut a lot of corners, man. Like you said, 20 lifeboats on a boat that could have held 65. If the boat was fully outfitted with every lifeboat, then 54% of the people would have survived instead of 31.
Yeah.
That's a huge number gap. Like that's
Especially when you're talking in terms of lives, and that's hundreds of lives
yeah.
that you're potentially saving. And the water was 28 degrees.
I heard it was -2. -2 degrees Celsius.
Let's see.
Or Fahrenheit. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the difference is between the two. I mean, I know there's a difference, but I don't know how to calculate which one would equal the other in different terms. How cold was the water?
Was the Titanic water? Yep, that'll work.
How cold was the Titanic water? A water temperature of could lead to death. Prolonged temperature. What the fuck?
How cold was the water around the Titanic
Water.
when the Titanic sank?
There it is.
Yeah,
32 degrees.
32. God, that'd be so
That's
cold.
freezing. That's freezing.
Fuck. There's so much information on the internet, and like, I'd say 80% of it's wrong.
Says a water temperature of seemingly warm 79 degrees Fahrenheit can lead to death after prolonged exposure. And we're 98.6 degrees.
Sorry.
I would have guessed that. I would have guessed
I'm
that.
sorry. I wasn't willing to put that one out there. Got a little hot at the end.
A water temperature of 50 degrees can lead to death in around an hour, and a water temperature of 32 degrees, like the ocean water at the night of the Titanic sank, could lead to death in as few as 15 minutes.
So fucking frigid. Sorry.
It's all good.
It smells like stale French fries.
Oh my god, who farted Big Mac sauce in my mouth? But that's fucking cold.
That is
Jack,
very cold.
Let Jack on the fucking door, bitch. There's enough room.
Yeah. That's bro, I'm ready for spring right now.
Same.
Right now I am ready for spring. So I couldn't imagine being
You know what spring means.
32
You know what spring means.
Camp shit face.
Spring means camp shit faced.
I can't wait.
And if you've been a Chelada Boy fan for the past almost 2 years,
Yeah.
you know what camp shit face is, and that's where we go get litty like a titty. I'm excited.
You know there's going to be an episode coming up in the next 2 or 3 months that is going to be a Camp Shitfaced episode.
The pre-Camp Shitfaced episode, and then directly after will be the post-Camp Shitfaced episode. We've extended it by a day this year. It is 4 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I can't wait, dude.
I cannot wait. That's like okay, so you remember last year's Saturday, how fucking epic it was.
Yeah.
We're going to have 2 of those now.
I know.
Friday and Saturday are going to be one and the same.
I know. I just hope that the weather stays cool and people keep showing up, man, because last year we had a good turnout.
I think we're going to have more this year.
I was going to say, I hope it's the same turnout or more.
I think we're going to have more, honestly.
Good.
At least, and maybe the extra people that come aren't going to stay the entire time.
Right.
But at least a day or two.
Come experience a day or two. Yeah, for sure. If you can't stay the whole time, we get it. But we appreciate you coming.
Yeah, and I'm staying the whole time.
Me too.
I'm there.
The house will be on fire, and I'll be like, yeah, we'll do it.
It's already on fire. What do you need to do?
What the fuck am I going to do?
What am I going to do? Call the fire department.
Why are you calling me?
Don't call me anymore. I'll talk to you Sunday.
Get my guns.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, they're already here.
Yeah. Get the Xbox.
Yeah, for real. I cannot wait.
I can't either, bro.
Anyways, back to the Titanic.
Right.
One thing about the Titanic that I thought was extremely interesting was it burned 825 tons of coal a day. 825 tons.
So what is that?
A lot.
So that's 1,650 pounds of coal a day.
Shit.
Wait a minute. What did you say?
825 tons.
Tons.
Yeah, 825 tons.
Yeah, so it's 1,650 pounds.
How much is a ton?
So a ton is 2,000 pounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
So no, it's 165,000. Let's see.
Fucking math is hard.
It is.
Damn, son, no one was.
825 times. Oh my God.
2,000.
Fucked up.
Hello.
I'm having a divide. Yeah. Whoops. So I'll just hit it here. Divided times. Gosh, I'm so stupid. 2,000. 1,650,000 pounds
Of coal a day.
Coal a day.
A day. Imagine
So
the people
in the-
down there shoveling that shit. They was probably yoked.
So yeah. So in the 4-day span, they burned over 6.5 million pounds of coal. And I can't remember how much soot that the 4 stacks that they had that were angled at a 30-degree angle for the aesthetic of it. And they had to make them so high that the people that were on the boat didn't get fucking covered in soot. But it was like tons of soot every day that it was just like putting out.
I mean, with 1 million pounds, almost 2 million pounds of coal going through, I imagine it would be pretty sooty.
Yeah.
Another cool thing about the Titanic was just its overall appearance. Like you said, the aesthetic appearance of the Titanic was something that was to be marveled, something that the world had never seen before, like a luxury ship like that.
And the first unsinkable ship.
Mm-hmm.
It was the
they put that
Carnival
label on
Cruise
it
before.
too hard. Yeah. They labeled it too hard. They said unsinkable.
Yeah.
The fucking God was like, hold my beer.
Well, they probably did that to get the more people on it so that they could sink it and get that dollar amount.
The boat was actually able to hold 3,000, almost 3,500 people. So it was 1,000 people short of what it was when it set sail. So, I mean, it wasn't at full capacity, but there should have been a lot more lifeboats on there than what was. That's for sure.
Yeah. So, however, generally believe that there's approximately 2,200 passengers and crew members. Some 1,500 perished when the ship sank. According to the U.S. committee investigating the sinking, 1,517 lives were lost, and its British counterpart determined that 1,503 died. Yikes.
Yeah, and a lot of it was really rich, wealthy people on that boat.
Yeah.
Like they were all like super business tycoon people. I'm trying to think of who was on there. Hershey, the guy who does Hershey's, was supposed to be on. Yeah, chocolate bars was supposed to be on there. There's some other big name companies that are still around.
Just talk to him.
Okay. Going back to the conspiracy, though, so another reason that they believed that the Olympics sank instead of the Titanic was the Titanic had evenly spaced portholes on level C, basically just windows on level C of the ship. So the hole is like level A, and then like crew quarters is B, and then C is when you start getting into like where passengers and stuff like that reside. They had evenly spaced windows on the Titanic, but on the Olympic it had like smaller windows or portholes, and they weren't evenly spaced out. There's only like one time that the Titanic and the Olympic were photographed together, and you could see that the Titanic has those evenly spaced windows, and they have, I think it's 16 portholes on the front of the boat, and then the Olympic has the uneven windows and like 14 portholes. Well, when it shows the Titanic sailing out, it's only got 14 portholes and, you know, uneven windows. So a lot of people really do believe that the Olympic sank that day, and the reason the Titanic went down was for an insurance scam. If you think about it, okay, first of all, they made their money back on the boat going down because the Titanic was insured for more than the Olympic would be. So if the Olympic goes down and they still have the Titanic, then you just got all the money for the Titanic back, and you didn't really lose anything. With that being said, though, I don't know. There's just a lot that you have to account into with the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh God, will you grab mine? With the money that they were using, because I was like, it just doesn't make sense to refurbish an entire ship and then go sink it. But then again, if you say it's the Titanic that sank and it's the Olympic that it costs, $100 million less, and then your payout is equal to or greater than what you put into the Titanic, you're coming out on top. And then you've got the pop culture industry that 50 years later is going to take off with it and make movies and songs and fucking all kinds of crazy shit about it.
My heart will go on.
Yeah, man, that's a banger. But I mean, the Titanic's made more money than any other boat that I know of.
So whenever they started to sink, they started an hour later. They started sending out distress signals, and there was a boat, one of the boats, the Californian, that was within the distance that it would that it could see it. But they say that they back then it was that they ignored it, but scientists have found out that the way that cold air at the bottom with hot air on top of it, it causes like a haze, and they probably couldn't see it. They were close enough to be able to rescue them, and they just couldn't see their distress signals, and they actually fired the captain of that fucking
the Californian,
and it was like after he died that they found out that he didn't see it.
couldn't find it. Damn, that sucks, bro. But I mean, you're dead now. What's it matter, right? Your day job don't matter anymore.
Right. Bro, it is ho-hoing outside right now.
What does that mean? It's snowing?
Ho-hoing outside right now.
Is there whores out there?
They holes out. It's thotting outside right now.
Is it snowing hard right now?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes.
Fuck.
Go check it out.
Alright, yeah, they're kind of gonna pee anyways.
Yeah, Posh gonna go pee. While Posh goes pees, let's check out where is the James. Oh. Let's find out what's going on with the James Webb Telescope. Let's check it out. You want to see? Oh no. Whoops. There it is. I'm going to move this to here. Yeah, there we go. So it's been 35 days almost since it launched. It is 907,530 and a half miles away from Earth. It's there. I guess, no? Distance complete, 100%. I guess it's there. Where it needs to be. Telescope deployment is complete. Webb is now orbiting L2. Ongoing cool down and eventual instrument turn on. Testing and calibration occurred. Telescope mirror alignment and calibration also began as temperatures fall within range and instruments are enabled. Stay tuned. This page will track. Okay. Telescope and scientific instruments started to cool rapidly in the shade of the sun shield. Once was deployed. But it will take several weeks for them to cool all the way down to stable operational temperatures. This cool down will be carefully controlled with strategically placed electric heater strips. The remaining 5 months of commissioning will be all about aligning the optics and calibrating the scientific instruments. So it's there. It's where it needs to be.
All right, so it's in position.
Yeah.
And now you said what, 5 months?
Now it's calming. It's cooling down.
Okay. How long does it need to cool down? It's in space. Isn't it like negative 200 degrees in space?
Let's see what's next. I guess okay. Okay.
Ain't nothing happening next.
Just doing nothing. All right. Well, it's the Chelada boys is back. Oh, no, it's doing shit. Telescope deployments. Okay. So the next steps is cool down, alignment, and calibration. Look at that fucking thing. It's just so like complex, and each thing in it is. You know how much fucking like study has gone through this whole everything on this bitch.
Dude, that's like all of mankind's knowledge into one piece of work right there. It's fucking crazy.
I can't wait to fucking see the first images that it actually produces, because that's gonna be
Well, it's gonna be history.
incredible.
We're gonna literally witness history.
Right. I don't know why.
When the day comes that they're like exploring actual space and Earth is just like a home base for humans now, they're gonna be like, man, those first people, I wonder what it was like watching that Webb telescope go out and get those first pictures. They were pioneers.
Imagine if we start getting pictures back, and like we're looking at dark sides of planets, but they're lit up like there's lights.
Yeah, like it's Africa or some shit. Like it's just dark in certain areas and then light.
Yeah, they're just like scattered lights, like they're using lights.
I'd be like, yep, I knew it.
There's no doubt in my mind that there's more. There's no fucking way.
Yeah.
That there's not more intelligent life out there.
Can't be. Mathematically, it's impossible not to be.
Right.
If we're the only ones, then it is a test, and I'm fucking it up. Yeah, I'm fucking it up. But, yeah, man, that's pretty interesting. I can't wait for that to start sending some photos
To
back.
drop their fucking knowledge on some shit.
Hit me on TikTok, Web.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got.
So, did you check out the outside?
Yes, it is. It is definitely snowing.
It is accumulating.
Daddy gonna have to be careful going home.
Yeah.
So I'll take the long way.
Go light on the Delos. Sorry.
Yeah.
So what else? You know anything else interesting about the Titanic?
Man, it really is just like
It's just kind of like cut and dry. I mean, as far as like the universally believed facts about it, it's just kind of cut and dry. You know,
everybody
they had warnings. They didn't know there was a ship close enough that could have rescued more people, not everybody. They didn't see the distress signals.
If you were the first person in that water, you were gone.
You're dead.
Yeah, you were gone, dude.
If you just jumped, now if you're in a boat, still though, even in a boat, you're 400 miles away from land.
Yeah. No. I can't even swim like 400 yards without being out of breath.
If I swam a mile, by the time I got done swimming 1 mile, my heart would be ready to explode. I can't breathe, and I don't have any more power. In 32-degree water, you're not feeling your fucking extremities.
You would stop swimming after 10 minutes and your body would start to shut down.
Yeah.
Like your arms would cramp up, your legs would cramp up, and you would just drown. Because your
terrible.
muscles wouldn't be able to work.
So what do you think is the worst way to die?
Man, there's so many.
I mean, without like going through like
If every cell of my body was pulled apart one at a time.
Right,
know,
yeah.
shit like that.
I mean,
But, you
something
know,
that's plausible.
one of the more common ways.
I don't know. Probably like death by fire would be pretty fucking brutal.
That would suck, but if you take a good
Collapse your lungs.
you're gonna pass out.
But
and
you'll
cook.
Yeah.
You'll pass out.
Yeah.
Same with drowning, but I think drowning is my.
I hear drowning is like, I don't know, you just, once you're out of breath, like you can't help but suck in water, and they say that's painful. Filling your lungs up with water would be painful.
Yeah, I don't want to drown.
Yeah. in a lot of old cultures, they
Any
believe
type
if you
of
drowned-
suffocation.
Yeah, they
is-
think if you drowned in older cultures that your soul can't get out, like because it's underwater.
So is that kind of like the fucking
So if you die underwater, you're not
like the
going
Greek
anywhere.
mythology, where like if you know in the underworld there's the river of souls kind of thing.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah.
That's what that is. Any kind of suffocation, like if you get to like we're in the midst of COVID. If you get like COVID and like your lungs start to like fill up with so much phlegm that you can't breathe, and you're just like that a slow, agonizing, can't breathe death is the.
No, it sucked.
There's no worse way I think to go.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of terrible ways to die. Only a few good ones.
You know what? I missed that show. Thousand Ways to
Thousand Ways
Die.
to
I wish
Die,
it was
yeah.
still on.
Oh, you asked me if I knew anything else about the Titanic. I do. Later, 50 years later, in like 1987, they find the Titanic for the first time, and it was funded by a U.S. naval dive. And what the U.S. Navy was doing was looking for 2 nuclear submarines that had crashed or, like got blowed up or some shit like that. I think they crashed. And they were looking for those 2 submarines. This was during the Cold War. The person who was in charge of finding these submarines actually stumbled upon the Titanic, marked its coordinations, went on with his mission, and then afterwards came back and found it on his own. Pretty impressive story.
Alright, mate.
Yeah.
Do you fucking think?
And they've pulled over 6,000 artifacts out of the Titanic and spread them across museums throughout the world.
That's cool as hell.
So, I mean, yeah, and it sits...
The ocean is interesting to me, but it's like the most terrifying thing in the world.
Fucking terrifying. That would be like... That's like one of my biggest fears, being stuck in the middle of the ocean.
I would love to explore it. Like, I would love to explore it. And
Ain't
be
got
like...
shit for me.
To have like, you got tanks and everything. We're like a fucking big submarine that can go down like the, what's his name? The guy that directed Avatar?
Oh, I can't remember his name.
It's James something, right?
I
Fuck, this is gonna drive me crazy.
don't know, but that was a dope-ass movie. They're working on Avatar 2. But they've been working on that for as long as they was working on the first one.
I think it's supposed to come out like this year, next year, or something like that.
Didn't they start working on that in like the 90s?
Oh, my, here it is. It's, James Cameron.
Yep, you were right. James.
Yep, that's his name. But he like took some voyage down like super deep in the ocean for. Did he fucking direct? He directed Titanic. Yeah, that's why he did it. He went down and explored the Titanic so that they could like be more accurate with how they depicted the
This guy has lived.
Avatar, Titanic, the Terminator. Avatar 2 comes out this year.
Yep. I knew it was coming out.
Let's go.
Damn, Terminator and Titanic, 2 of the greatest movies ever. It's fucking awesome, dude.
Bangers. Titanic or the Terminator 2, I think was better, but still,
Yeah,
the
Terminator 2
1 was badass.
T-1000 or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck that dude, the
Fucking
metallic
show.
guy. He's cool.
So we've given you all we know about the fucking Titanic. What we're gonna do now?
Like you said, it's super cut and dry.
About as far as like what's universally believed, there are no shortage of conspiracies of it. So, and I personally think that it was a fucking scheme to get money.
I do. The only reason I do is because all those like super elite rich businessmen at the time all canceled like a day or two before the actual set sale. So like JP Morgan put the bug in the ear and was like, yo, this motherfucker's going down. I need that insurance money. Y'all probably should stay where you're at. And I was like, bet.
All the people that would benefit from it sinking
Weren't on
the ship. Exactly. But now that we've discussed that,
Now that we're disgusted.
we are going to do a try not to laugh challenge.
Oh, fuck. I suck at these.
Okay,
I
so
laugh at everything.
we are going to bring up this video. We are going to full screen it. This is so the name of the video is,
Can they see it?
yeah, they're going to.
Oh, okay.
It's called Extremely Difficult Try Not to Laugh Clean.
Oh, okay. So it's not going to be anything dirty.
I don't know if I like that.
Get the dirty one.
Yeah, let's find another
This is
one.
the Chelada boys.
Clean. What's
They're
up
all
with the
clean.
All right, well, so we're going to do this one. It's from God Memes. I think we watched a video of theirs not long ago, didn't we?
I don't know.
I feel like that's one of the ones that we watched previously. But this is a 98% lose, try not to laugh challenge impossible. Best memes compilation 2022 from God Memes. This is what we're watching this on. So I'm going to take us, and we are going to be right here. And we are going to bop, and bop,
Full screen it.
and bop. And let's see.
All right, here we go. I'm already laughing.
That was dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
That's pretty impressive.
That reminds me of the one like your girlfriend in the shower. And,
Oh, they
she's
cut
about
that
to
off.
get got. You fart?
Sounded like it.
Oh.
Oh, it's the thing.
What?
That's just been in there for.
It's
I met this
frozen.
joint. I'm low key. Yeah, I met this joint. I'm gay as hell. I'm gay as hell. I met this joint.
Oh shit! Sorry. Damn!
Damn, rip that whole thing off.
Look at
And my head hit the wall.
You gotta go back. That shit was crazy, bro. Oh, that's funny.
damn! Homie stole an olive off Granny's plate from
Yeah.
way back.
Big G-Mo like that.
And my head hit the wall. But I had a plan.
Goddamn Peggies are trying to take
Look,
all the
look,
bait
look,
for
she's a
themselves.
puppy! Hi! Oh my god, you're so cute! You're ours now. Sorry, you can't go with your mom. Ah! Help her! I do need a new.
Oh,
Oh,
shit!
damn. No.
Making a snow angle? You mean a snow angel? No, snow angle.
Balling.
Damn!
No, fuck this out.
Oh! Dude, you fucking thug this. Okay.
Adapt and overcome.
Sorry.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, no.
Damn it, dude. He had like a split second.
Well.
Internet said.
So what we're not gonna do is fucking watch ads all day. Prodigy.
Hey, parents, over here.
Mason loves this shit.
Is this a game?
Yeah. It's like a learning game.
Hey, you're gonna wake the others.
Dude, is that a mountain lion?
That's a fucking just a female lion, I think.
How the? Oh my god! That lady's a boss.
Did he break his leg?
And I don't know if he broke it, but he broke that.
Damn, homeboy's drifting all the way there.
So I was looking this way and it all said T T T T. And then I looked this way and it says
Aw. This is a bop.
Damn.
Oh, that's funny because it snowed on her.
You
She
need
said,
help.
why?
800.
Guess my fart.
Okay, I think I was pretty close.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty close.
That was pretty fucking accurate.
I like how you fart on the mic and then bring it right back to your face. That was really accurate, Posh.
Brixton bully, slide with a body, man hold two from the woody. Shiru gangster, niggas know
What
me,
the
man
fuck?
leave two in your hoodie. My youngsters are nothing, stay with a cutter.
Is the bird pecking his helmet?
Yeah, it's fucking with it. Just being a menace.
Oh no, I'm out.
I'm out.
Yo, what the fuck?
What are they laying carpet?
Nah, it's a shooting competition. Damn, look at his arm.
Damn!
What the hell, dude? Who taught you how to shoot?
He got arms like Matt.
Motorcycle.
Living with an Impressionist. Part 22.
Plankton, what are you doing here?
Relax, Squidward. I don't sell gem anymore. I sell NFTs.
What the
I wish I could do that.
Me too.
I do it all the time. I want a dog like that, dude.
Really?
Yes.
Just a little ball sack.
I want a fucking, yeah, I want a bulldog.
What is this?
Oh. No.
Right in the gross water.
I'm trying to do it so it doesn't fizz up.
Stupid. Those are pretty cats.
Beans. Beans? Pens? Beans?
Bro. I'm med det då. I'm Loki. Yeah, I'm med det då. I'm gay as hell. I'm gay as hell. I'm med det då.
Hey, gotta have my dinner ready. Ooh, you looking kind of thick.
Bro, what are you doing? What's up with you, bro?
What the fuck? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year.
The guy was just lonely. Damn, you gotta, you gotta do me like that. Loving it. Loving it.
That's vibes.
Yeah. This bird's like, I ain't never leaving. Take one.
What are you doing?
Oh my god.
Damn, hell no.
Well, technically, it's his first frozen yogurt.
Oh my god.
Would you ever go on a cruise?
No.
Wow.
I've never been on one.
Would you?
Maybe. I don't know.
Fuck. This video quality is being super not convenient right now.
Yeah, I'd probably go on a cruise.
Let's go. Chelsea won't go.
Really?
No, she's not down.
It does seem like when one bad thing happens on a cruise, like 6 bad things happen to cruises.
Defeat magic with magic.
He's like, the fuck?
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Hello?
Will you Modelo me, please, sir? Oh, this is funny.
Same.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Like, I didn't know it wouldn't show.
Are you a guy?
Meow if you like dick. I knew.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
Hey, that's kind of sus. Get it? Sus? Like Among Us? Sus? The joke? Yeah, guys, wait, come back.
What a dumbass. Okay, let's go. The force is strong. Dude, it is like that on paint.
Stop. Get down.
Body wash and car wash.
Damn, taking a shower. Just The Last of Us.
See that wire? Stay underneath it, okay? Just keep your head low and you'll be fine.
All right.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's alright.
I like them. I fucks with them. Hello. And ladies and gentlemen, this has been another installment of the Chelada Boys.
Yes, sir.
Hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't already, like, share, subscribe. At least subscribe, like, something. Comment. Leave a comment. I don't care if you say fucking...
You guys suck or eat a dick or something
Yeah,
like that. Just put something on there.
Say it.
Let me know you're there.
Yeah. Or tell your mom, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your enemies, tell everyone
mom's
about the
friends.
Chelada Boys. Tell your mom's friends.
Tell her I said what's up.
Tell her I said I'll be back. Just kidding.
But no, I'm not.
But yeah, if you're not doing all those things already, then do it. As per usual, this has been Dylan.
This is Posh.
And if you ain't had you a Chelada, go get you one. If you don't like it, drink it till you're right. We'll see y'all next week. Take it easy.
Peace.